Good evening, non-existent viewers. I'm here tonight to review the latest horror film, Barbarian, starring Georgina Campbell, Bill Skarsgård, and Justin Long. As Georgina Campbell, she plays a young woman in Detroit for a job interview, and she rents out an Airbnb, but little does she know she's already there's another guy played by Bill Skarsgård staying there, and there's a lot more to this Airbnb that meets the eye, and a lot of really creepy, messed up stuff goes down from there. I gotta just wrap how I always briefly explain the plots of the film I'm reviewing at the start of all my movie reviews. Yeah, that's all I can really say, and I'm gonna do my best to keep this review just as bite-sized and less rambly and straight to the point as humanly possible, because this film's marketing and trailer and even its synopsis on Rotten Tomatoes did an excellent job at keeping this film's premise and its narrative as vague as humanly possible. So if you haven't seen this film already yet, which I really encourage you guys to do so, I gotta keep this review just as vague as possible. This film really succeeds. The opening 30 to 40 minutes, the first act of the film especially, does a really great job building tension. We're introduced to our characters. She's in this Airbnb with Bill Skarsgård, and I immediately started asking questions. There's always tension and suspense right from the get-go, even before it gets really scary. And I was like, okay, is he gonna end up being the real bad guy of the movie, or is the real bad guy gonna come around sometime later? This film can be asking questions even throughout the second and third act, and I drove home from the movie theater with some questions that just went unanswered, and I consider it a good thing. This film there's a lot of imagery that's really disturbing, but it's not super reliant on gore either. It gets in your head and gets under your skin. The cinematography and the score and the performances, especially from Georgina Campbell, were all just super top notch. And it weaves in this tension, scares. Again, not too many jump scares. It's more reliant on its claustrophobic atmosphere and the feeling that something could just go wrong at any moment in this confined space, as well as weaves in some dark humor, especially with Justin Long's character. He plays the biggest sleazebag in this movie, and I'm so here for it. There's some scenes with him where he's doing something, and I'm like, bro, how are you not shitting your pants right now? This is, you're such an idiot. It weaves in dark humor like that, and some social commentary. This film, it makes a lot of, allusions to a certain, social issue that's been all over the news for the past few years now. I mean, again, I won't specify what issue it's addressing specifically, because, again, I want to keep this review as very vague. But yeah, this, the Barbarian, guys, when I was getting ready to film this review, I was looking around online, and I saw people in comment sections on other movie reviews saying oh, I saw this movie in a packed theater and it was excellent. I regret not watching this film on opening night, because for the past year have been ever since I graduated from CSU, so now I don't have to worry about classes or exams anymore during the week. I usually go see movies on Tuesdays because it's discounted, discount movie tickets on Tuesday, so I save some money when I go to theaters on Tuesdays. I can't when I saw this movie tonight, the theater was myself and this two other people in the entire auditorium, and I feel bad for not seeing this movie on opening night, because I'm sure the theater would have been packed if I went to just see so. If I went to, goodness, I can't speak. Yeah, I'm sure that it would have been even greater experience if it was in a packed theater. So yeah, The Barbarian, guys, this is also, it's an original horror film. Again, not super reliant on jump scares or gore or any super stupid genre cliches we've seen a bunch of times already. It's claustrophobic, it's atmospheric, it's suspenseful, it's tense, has excellent performances and cinematography and dark humor and social commentary. And it's not an adaptation, it's not a sequel, it's not a remake, it's not a reboot. Guys, seriously, support movies like this. I gotta give it a 9 out of 10 stars. It's a spooktacular film. I'm gonna say spooktacular whenever I feel a really great horror movie nowadays. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. There's a lot of horror movies that have come out this year, and we got even more horror films coming out for the last 4 months of this year, especially with Halloween slowly but surely coming around the corner. I've kind of made it my quest to see as many horror films in 2022 as possible, and then make a video at the end of the year ranking them all from worst to best. So I'm excited to make that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like this video, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. Have a nice night, stay beastly.